Thank you, everybody out there, for watching the Matt Black Show. Just to let you know, we're getting ready to throw this crazy DJ and them down there for you. DJ U will be throwing it down there. 30-minute interview, just in case anybody watched the show. Like I said, 30-minute interview. Welcome to chat right there on the Ustream chat. You might be a part of the crowd. Don't cry about it. Just go ahead and do it. Write your comments on there. I don't care if they're crazy, pissing, sexual, anything, or has to do about the scene today. That's what we're talking about, and that's the way we do it. And then after that 30-minute interview, we'll have that hour set for you, just to let you know. 5 more seconds, we'll get this show on the road. All right, here we go. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Matt Black Show once again. Right over here, we have DJ U. And sick DJ, actually. It was requested by somebody else out there. And never done any really happy hardcore or hardcore on the show before. I want to get it all in here. Get all those tasteful tasties in there. And so right now, we're going to go ahead and get into his mind, a little bit about him for 30 minutes and some crazy questions right there at the end of the interview, which everybody seems to like. And then after that, we're going to do that hour set for you, and then that little 10-minute conclusion of some of that fun time. But I'll let you know right now, let's go ahead and get it going here. Go ahead and tell a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, your age.
Well, I was born in Atlanta, born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days. Throughout my entire life, my first techno song that I really loved was Cascada, which was a slower type of hardcore, if you will. So even before I even knew what real music was, I was listening to harder, faster music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, how old are you?
20.
Oh, we got a youngin' on the show. I do appreciate that. Well, hopefully you can tell that new generation out there on what to expect to come, you know. So let everybody about, how you got your name.
Funny, actually. I went to a party when I was still in high school, and I went up to the DJ because back then I was obsessed with partying. I got there early, as always. I had no life. And I went up to the DJ at the beginning of the show before anyone else was there. I'm like, hey, could you play some techno? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll get some in later. And so later on, he forgot my name, and he's doing some sort of like emceeing or whatnot. And he's like, so I got a request for some techno earlier. Where's my DJ? DJ U! He had completely forgotten my name, so he just picked DJ U. So I didn't actually get to pick my name. It was given to me.
What name did you want before it was given to you? Anything?
I had not picked one at that point, so I just stuck with that.
There you go. That's always the best ones, the ones that get forced upon your face.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. So what kind of music do you play?
Hardcore.
More like happy hardcore or hardcore?
Hardcore. I say hardcore because I like to dabble in every bits and pieces of hardcore, whether it's freeform, happy, upfront, gabber, even if I'm really feeling really hardcore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Speaking on the type of music that you play, what do you got in store for everybody tonight?
I've got some old school late 90s, early 2000s hardcore, happy hardcore more so.
Is that why you have the tables to bring in some of the older stuff?
Yeah. I had to bust my ass and beg Sid Reflux to let me borrow his turntables.
Okay.
He's actually the guy who taught me to spin, so these are the turntables I actually got to learn on too. So.
Oh, that's cool. Are you going to be using everything the whole time? You doing 4 tables or just 2 and 2?
I'm gonna start with turntables, and then I'm gonna switch over to CDs.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. What was your favorite thing to do before music?
Play DDR. Do you know what DDR is?
DDR? Well, explain for everybody out there that doesn't know. Dance
Dance Revolution. It's an arcade game. There's 4 arrows, still fast techno music, and the arrows will come up, and you have to step on them at the right time.
That's that crazy thing that's huge in Japan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I used to vouch that I would go over there and get my ass kicked by them, but.
Did you do anything else like S&M parties or skateboard sports?
Everybody around me skateboarded, but I was never a skateboarder. I started in 8th grade. I started going to this convention called MomoCon, which throughout the years I've gotten more and more a part of. I've even brought my sound system.
What is that, if you mind me asking?
MomoCon is an anime convention in the middle of March, which this year is going to be at the Marriott Marquis in downtown where Dragon Con usually is.
Oh, okay.
And
Been to Dragon's Hall.
throughout the years, I've helped, and I've even brought sound for them. And this year, I'm actually helping them host the rave there. So I'm making sure they have a good rave there.
That's cool. Yeah, Dragon Con's really wild. If they're doing the same venue as that, I mean, that's good space right there.
Yeah.
So you play hardcore. So what do you think is just so badass that makes you love hardcore?
The energy that comes with it, they sing about love, they sing about drugs, sing about stereotypical rave stuff, which I love to death. I'm wearing my candy as we speak. Rave scene is... My life revolves around the rave scene pretty much. I try to help it as much as I can.
Since you are the representative so far on the Matt Black Show of the happy hardcore scene, or the hardcore, whichever way you want to look at it, we always like to ask a little bit of questions. You know, dubstep DJs come on here, they might dress a little bit dangerous. You know, since we have a happy hardcore DJ on here, let's ask him, why is it that you wear candy?
Candy because it's colorful, rainbow, very gay, aka happy, aka happy hardcore.
I love it.
It's kind of how it flows together.
Uh-huh.
Got my special one that I got in Nashville that I always wear when I DJ.
A freedom way to express yourself, of happiness.
And there's actually a cool little routine that people do where it's a plur thing, and if you do peace, love, and then the other person's doing the same thing, unity, and then respect, you will drag the candy onto the other person's arm, and then it's just kind of like a bond of friendship.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So almost like a happy cult out there.
Yeah. Prefer culture because cult sounds more dark, but be a cult, I guess.
No, I like that. Culture, I won't do cult. Cult is a little dangerous. Okay.
Like dabble in some danger.
So when you found out this is what you wanted to do, what year was that?
It was about 2 years ago around this time that I started looking at like DJ software, DJ programming, and I eventually got the program Traktor, and I just fell in love with mixing beats together and controlling the music and pushing it out for people to hear.
Yeah. It is crazy, but you said you do love vinyl though, right?
Oh, dude, once I learned how to spin off the computer, I've never gone back.
So you went to computer to vinyl?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that's a little bit different from the other DJs that have been on here. What is the most craziest environment you have ever played in?
Unfortunately, with the rave scene these days, they're not as crazy as they used to be. But I remember this one party at Fuck Yes. I was standing on a ledge back when I was at the Drunken Unicorn, and there was a bunch of us just like hanging off the ceiling almost, pretty much. There's people stage diving just randomly, and it's just whatever the fuck goes on stays.
So they were
there.
stage diving?
Well, yeah,
were people actually catching them, or they splat on the ground?
There was enough people that even if they didn't throw up their hands, they would still land on people.
And what city was this in for
Atlanta.
all the overseas people?
It's Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever played anywhere outside of Atlanta?
Nashville.
Nashville?
One time.
How was Nashville compared to Atlanta?
The Nashville rave scene is so diverse and so open-minded. I love it up there. It's multi-genre music. They're not stuck on just one genre. They open it up for everyone to enjoy.
Almost kind of like how my show is.
Yeah,
Dark
exactly.
to happy, pretty much everybody can get a love for anything, any kind of music for the EDM scene out there. So if you had a choice to play from, like you said, Tennessee, was that right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Atlanta, you would probably pick Tennessee.
Oh yeah, like the kids up there, they know what happy hardcore is, where most of the people in Atlanta, no offense, they don't really know what it is because it's been dead for about 5-6 years in Atlanta.
Okay, I'd like to do this next question to see how deep is DJ U's passion. Let's go and ask you this. What environment would just be so crazy that you could just not DJ anymore, that you would actually take your tables, break them, and walk out? What would get you to that point? And I will help you get to that point if you cannot pick it yourself.
That's a really tough question. I don't know if I could ever imagine myself in such a dark area of DJing, and I hope it never gets that way. But go ahead and help me out because I'm not able to pick a good picture or something.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this then. Let's say that let's go ahead and pick. Let's say let's say you got the Backstreet Boys. We did that one time. And he doesn't know who Ron Jeremy is, I don't think. You know who Ron Jeremy is? Well, Ron Jeremy is one of the, well, I would say, idols out there of the porn scene. And, he's got I guess a huge package and a huge body, so he's just kind of unproportionate there, but it always gets him some money.
Yeah.
A little word out to Ron Jeremy out there. So he says he takes that huge package, slams it on your tables, and excrement just flies all over your tables, and then starts rubbing his big hairy ass all over your body. And as the Backstreet Boys are also breaking it down, having a little orgy of God knows who or what they do, right in front of you, what would you do at this point?
It all depends on how fucked up I am.
And your tables at that point, would you sit there and would you take them home and clean them down, or would you just break them and say, screw it, I'll go and buy new ones?
I'd probably go and clean them because more than likely I won't want to spend extra money on new tables.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, it seems your passion is pretty deep there. No matter what, I think if Fat Lady took a shit or anybody just came and creamed on his tables, I think that he would actually sit there, rub it down, and clean it. And hell, if Ron Jeremy probably do that, you could probably scoop it up and sell it. All right, next thing I like to do is a positive and negative of the scene today. We always did that with dubstep DJs, drum and bass DJs, fidget DJs, all kinds of different DJs out there. Everybody always had a different answer on how to change the scene today and what they thought was better. So basically, let's ask this hardcore DJ, what do you think is the positive take on the scene today?
A positive note, there's a pretty decent amount of people going to the parties in Atlanta.
Yes.
It's a positive note.
Mm-hmm. Anything else positive compared to the past?
Oh, compared to the past, stories I hear from some of the old school DJs, old school ravers.
You mind to share?
It doesn't even compare to what the old school DJs and ravers used to do. They used to throw crazy parties. Like a friend of mine was telling me how a person rented, or like there was an airport that wasn't using a part of their runway, and so they rented out that part of the runway, and it was just a big giant festival where they would have shuttle buses going back and forth, and there was just a rave for 3 days on a fucking airport.
Oh yeah, airport.
Where airport runway.
Yeah, that was until the tasty little government out there decided to have us between their legs.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be between an ugly person's legs.
They could make pot legal, but how else would they piss us off?
Yeah, that's true. That is a good thing. I'm glad you said that. Yeah. Let's make pot legal. But wait, how are we ever going to get irritated again? We don't even need Xanax anymore. Damn it. All right. So what is your negative scene on the, what's your negative outtake on the scene today and also compared on the past?
The best example I could give, just recently for New Year's Eve, it was a great rave. I loved it.
Yeah.
A friend of mine actually, he had kind of a crisis in his life, and he was kind of sitting on the side and, kind of not in a happy mood. And, I would come up to him, make sure he's okay. I'd be there for him. Then other people that don't even know him would actually come over and ask if he's okay. That's what I think a real rave should be, when you have people that will come up and just ask, are you okay? Whereas some of the parties I've been to, if someone started doing that, they just, look at him and be like, yeah, he's kind of weird. Let's move away from him.
They have those cool zones. And if you're not in that cool zone, let's say you're dying and you're not in that cool zone, well, who even cares about that guy?
Yeah,
Is that what
it's
you're saying?
every man for himself. If you're not with us, then you're against us. Where I feel if, with the old school ravers and some of the raves I've been to in Toronto and Nashville, the ravers there are just the nicest people. There's actually some people in Nashville smoking some hookah, and they were actually helping to raise money in case someone needed a few dollars for, bus or subway. I've never seen that in Atlanta.
No, they always take the money from themselves. Sometimes they say it's for a benefit out there. Sometimes they don't. The one benefit in New York, I remember there was a party, and then found out that benefit was actually to fill their pocket back up so they could throw another party. That's kind of wrong, but hey, always need parties out there. Whatever you do it.
Yeah.
What is your regimen before you DJ? Making candy, waxing an ass? What gets you in that groove? Do you have a seance or something?
I feel that smoking meth and PCP together calms me down a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Don't ever do both of those at once. It'd probably kill you. I don't really say a prayer or anything. I hope...
Shake your hands together, masturbate?
I do like to whack one before I go on. maybe get some help if I'm lucky. But no, I usually think of my opening song because I always feel like the opening song and the mix into the next song is the most important throughout the whole mix. Because if you can have such a good two-piece opening, then the people are hooked. And like if you mess up, they're like, "Oh, keep going. You're just fucking amazing."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, getting to know a little about DJ U up in the house right now. Just to let everybody know, too, they're welcome to chat up on there, too. Any kind of questions you have as this interview keeps going, make sure you join the crowd. Get up on there, ask some funny-ass questions. Just remember, a 30-minute interview, an hour set. And then at the end of that hour set, we'll also get in some of those questions that we might have missed for a little 10-minute conclusion and the shout-outs in there, too. Any kind of further events anybody want to post in the chat, as long as you're not some terrorist out there, I will go ahead and shout out your event. So, we got the regiment in there. Being a DJ, when you create a set, what comes into play? Physical memories, mental memories, or hell? Just fucking play it.
There are a few songs that I've put together that I love mixing together just because they sound so epic together.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, I'll hopefully get the next mix well. And like a lot of this, like half the stuff I do is pre-planned. The other half is on the fly, and then I guess another third, I guess, would be planning it on the fly, where I don't originally intend to mix these two songs together, but I'm like, oh, these actually might sound good. Two songs.
So you kind of
ahead
take
of
a
it.
piece of every little aspect of that. Okay, it's a different little answer there than I've had before. What in your mind do you think is the best way to DJ overall?
On a personal level, the best way to DJ is without a computer.
Okay.
Unless you're doing something totally super creative that you need a computer, I think beat matching.
What would be just creative? Well, what would be creative in your mind that you would have to use a computer?
There are some DJs that have gone into the songs and know the songs so well, and they have like several different cue points, and they'll press the cue points together, and it'll sound.
Chop it up and make their own little.
Yeah, it'll sound like
beat,
their own like song, and you can't really do that with vinyl, let alone CDs. It'd be ridiculous.
So you're saying basically, if you use a computer and create your own music, it's okay.
Yeah.
If you're using a computer just to match two tracks together, then it is pretty much
You're
pathetic.
Not, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I think it doesn't show skill. I think anyone can grab a computer and DJ. A monkey could press a sync button, which a lot of these kids are doing these days.
Yeah.
And I feel that getting up there, using CDJs, even turntables, like you doing it all with the ear, it's real skill right there.
I like that. That's like somebody said, I forgot his name, but there was a blind guy. He's blind and deaf, and he cannot. He actually is as a killer DJ. God, I can't remember his name. If somebody knows who I'm talking about, please hit it up on the chat and remind me. Something I've been thinking about, but he actually puts boxes around each leg for each track he has, and when he makes a set, he goes off the bass. So, that's a different way to look at it as well. What is the most sickest equipment out there you think that is out there, or that you could create yourself?
Right now, the sickest equipment out there would be Pioneer CDJ 2000s and the DJM 2000. Those things put together, just I could have sex with it.
Yeah.
Although, one thing I don't like about the CDJs is that, I mean, it's really nice. It's a really nice feature, but I don't think it should be on there. Like the BPM counter.
Oh
is,
yeah, on the top end.
Yeah,
CDJ,
but the CDJ 2000s take it a step further, and they have like BPM 135 point whatever that is. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's almost like syncing. So I feel every CDJ should take tape and put it over the BPM counter. So you're still having to use your ears and skill.
Yeah, make it more fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good word there, DJ. I like that. Do you think the government in the future will intrude by making this a police state, which will ruin the EDM scene music as we know it? And would you like to be a president to make the EDM world different?
I think the government is always going to find some way to fuck with us.
Yeah.
Because what better things than they have to do than, oh, how can I piss this person off and take these people's money so I can still live comfortably?
Yeah.
Like back in the day, police were allowed to search anyone with candy because they assumed they had drugs on them. Like, yeah, back in the day, if I was wearing this, they could search me for just for
Is there
having that
anywhere
on.
I could read that, or anybody else could read that? Do you know of?
It's actually in a documentary that I borrowed from Sid Reflux. They show cops like searching kids and some of the complaints the kids have. Like,
Everybody check out the Matt Black Show fan page on the Matt Black Show fan page on, what is it? Not the one on YouTube, the one on Facebook. The fan page there, and we'll get him to post that up there so people can check that out. That's kind of irritating to me. That's,
and like nowadays, ravers, of course, have gotten rights, and police can't search just because they're like, oh, you look like you have drugs.
Mm-hmm.
That was just like a back in the day thing, which back in the day would piss me the fuck off. And I'm sure the government will find some reason.
Labeling. It's labeling hardcore.
I mean, it's not even hardcore. It's any rave with any music going on. If you had candy, you could get searched back in the day.
Sucks.
I'm sure the government's going to find some way to oppress us and some...
Yeah, they got to have some way to hold us by our balls.
Yeah.
It only makes them a man, I guess. They can't be a man on their own self.
If they don't control something, they have a vagina, apparently.
Okay, everybody, let you know right now it is 9:50, which I usually like to do the crazy questions.
Hit me.
So, here we go. Okay, at a party, what is the most craziest, wild thing you have ever seen being a DJ? What city is this in, you or another person?
I think the craziest thing I've ever seen, unfortunately, have only been pictures of raves from England and Australia and all over everywhere else but the USA.
Yeah.
And I've even talked to other DJs about this who have come over here to DJ. There are so many people. Like, I've talked to one DJ named DJ Ravine, who is the original DJ who kind of caught my interest with DJing hardcore.
Yeah.
I've talked to him in person before in Nashville, and he said he likes it better over here because the raves are slightly smaller, like there's not so much people. But I'm thinking in my head, no, how could you ever say that? That's just so many
you want a
people.
wave of control craziness,
Yeah. Like people that don't care what music's playing, like they have their favorites, but if they love happy hardcore, but they hear dubstep, they'll still dance to dubstep. If they love dubstep, but they hear happy hardcore, they'll dance to happy hardcore. They just don't give a fuck. They just want to party, have fun.
Yeah. They're there for the true, just freedom, have a good damn time.
And also, I love the DJs from across seas because they have more respect for DJing too. Like, if you try to use a controller over in Europe or something, you'd probably get laughed at.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, some places are like that unless you use, unless you're an AJ, I guess it is,
It's an AJ.
Ableton jockey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Skrillex.
Yeah. Which we're getting to that one here in a second, but that's what any other crazy things that you've seen? Have any parties you've been to? And what's the craziest thing you've ever seen at a party? You or a friend?
The craziest,
something crazy. Maybe somebody overdosing or something nuts or somebody taking their clothes off?
Well, there's always people taking off their clothes. It's not a rave if you have clothes on. I saw one person looked like they were passed out underneath like a bathroom stall, and apparently they just I guess they overdosed or something, but they didn't die. They were still slightly conscious.
So they were actually laying on the bathroom stall?
They were laying on the floor, like you could see underneath the thing because there's a stall.
Do you still go to the bathroom?
Oh yeah. Just because they can't handle their
shake
drugs
their
doesn't mean
hand
I
as you-
can. I'm
as you're
just
shaking
kidding.
your hand,
I'm straight edge. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's do this one just because I want to see what happy hardcore or hardcore DJ has to do with the EDM scene on the dubstep take. And we all know about that dubstep guy. Done a lot of good for the EDM scene, but everybody has hurt, hate feelings, or happy feelings about him, so let's see what he thinks. Okay, let's say this. Skrillex came to you and said, sorry to bother you, but if I may ask, may I borrow your wife $20,000 because I just lost everything because of my ex? Allegedly. The money and your wife would be all I need to change the EDM scene as you know it. What do you do at this point?
Tell him I want to see him spin vinyl without a computer for an entire year before I will even consider that. And then after that, I want him to give props to other genres of EDM so that everyone's not just, oh, he's a dubstep producer. I've actually heard he doesn't like being called a dubstep producer either. So, and if he's going to still use Ableton, then just make sure people don't call him a DJ.
Well, good thing you didn't watch the show before that I used this question, because if you did say yes and you did give him the $20,000 and your wife to recreate the scene, it wouldn't have worked anyways, because he was just a bum in a mask, and you would have just lost everything. Ha ha ha. Now, DJ Dynamic, which I think is a mentor to you, is he not?
Yeah, he was the first guy whom I talked to online. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, so he could teach me how to DJ. But I got Sid Reflex to teach me, so it's just as good, if not better. No offense, Dynamic, but
Yeah.
he's the first guy who really taught me the ropes of hardcore, where to buy the music, like different variations of spinning it.
Mm-hmm. I like that. So DJ Dynamic is a mentor of you. Let's say DJ Dynamic and you, let's say, dipped into some of that funny smoke, and you were about to tag with him on a 2-hour set. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Your stomach started hurting, growling because you ate too many damn munchies. Well, now you get to that set, and you don't know if you're going to be able to play at this point. You're just like, damn it. And the only thing you see out there, you don't know what happened, but you only see 2 customers out there. You see Megan Fox and Tom Cruise. And they're arguing over something about who should stay and who shouldn't. Which one would you pick to stop this argument, to stay, and which one would you make you leave? And would you let them have that happy smoke? What do you do at this point, and who do you choose?
If it's between Tom and Megan,
Yeah.
I'd probably choose Megan.
Okay.
She's
Now, we all know we've seen Tom Cruise smoke on Eyes Wide Shut, so, you know.
I'm sure like all superstar girls.
Now, even
like,
if you couldn't get laid by Megan Fox, you would still want her to smoke it? Do you think should be more entertaining than just something to look at?
I think like every actor. I mean, they also have a personal life and a personal preference on everything. I mean,
That's
if
true.
I could get to know her that way, then chances are that maybe if I get to know her as a friend, then that's a first step to becoming closer friends and something else. I mean, overall, I probably wouldn't go for her because I've seen some of the actors up close. They're not actually that good looking. They're so covered in makeup, they look disgusting in person.
Yeah, some ways, yeah. Sometimes they
Yeah.
look different. Sometimes they look better off and on the TV camera there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Okay, you answered that one. If you were the biggest DJ in the world, how would you live and spend your money?
I would spend my money in ways that would help the rave scene and help predominantly hardcore. Like, I love all the harder genres, but hardcore is just my bread and butter. I would probably help promoters, like, bring harder genre DJs over. What I'm planning to do once I start producing is give all my music out for free, except maybe really fucking epic tracks that I'll either sell for a really, really low price or I will keep to myself and give to various people. How would I live? I would have the perfect setup I could possibly think of. If I had enough money, I would order CDJ 2000s without a BPM counter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So you're not going to contradict yourself there. That's
yeah.
good. I like that. What year do you think would be the best time to throw a party and explain? Remember, if you pick the 50s, they didn't have tables back then, so you got to show how you're going to DJ. If you pick all the way up to 2020 or whatever else, you have to pick how you're going to DJ then, too, as well. So what year would that be for you?
Probably the late 90s or early 2000s when the rave scene, at least in Atlanta, was just banging. Like, the stories I've heard compared to now, it's just like, the only time I've ever not liked being so young. Like, when I talk with Sid Reflux about stories sometimes, I mention to him, yeah, I think I was in kindergarten when that happened. just
Hey, you are young and you're only 20.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I'm only 20, yet I'm spinning vinyl. I want to see how many other 20-year-olds.
And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, let's let you know. I mean, everybody's talked a lot about him. Said he has great energy, you know, and the future outlook on the Matt Black Show to let you know you can't see what's going on over there. So eventually, what I'm going to have is at least a crowd of 200 people over there in my own little venue, restaurant, what have you. And
that's what's up.
And we're going to do that. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's getting close to 10 o'clock. So right now, we're going to go ahead and do the shut it down and flip it around and get ready to do that DJ set of DJU up in your face. Just remember at the end there, after I've had a little bit of liquid encouragement, we're going to do a little bit of that funny talk at the end of that hour set. So go ahead and stand by. We got a little 2-minute break to relieve yourself of your fluids and get some of that,
Already did that.
happy stuff going on there. And go ahead and stand by. Thank you so much for watching, and here you go.
I love this chair, by the way. Should I turn my mic off?
Nope, keep it on.
All right, cool.
So we can all hear you. Yeah, baby.
I'm sure it's not me they want to hear. I've yet to become an
We'll have to get the DJU MC rapping going on.
I'm working on it.
Hey, so that gets it rings down.
Yeah, so I'm just.
Boom! Some of that lighting. Yeah.
Yeah, green, my favorite.
Yeah. Oh shit. DJU's last name's Green, just in case anybody wanted to stalk his ass. Well, we got about 60 seconds. 60 seconds there. Go ahead and hold that happy in there and get some of your favorites going on. We're going to blow your mind. Just remember, go ahead and throw in any kind of crazy questions in there. You know, has he ever peed while DJing? Has he ever done anything political? I don't care. Anything exactly about the scene you want to know. Does he hate dubstep or does he love it or anything like that? It does not matter. Or would he play anything if he was buried into a pit and somebody said, do you want to live or do you want to die? Will you play this genre or that genre? I mean, anything. Just say it up there, and you're welcome to do it as we keep on going too as well. Thank you for watching, and here you go.
Are we good? Should I play? Yep.
trains outside. In the distance, the city streets run wild. This place has never been my friend. I know that is when I reach for your heart again, holding on to the night. You're safe in my arms again. Nothing could be more right. Oh, when I make love to you, baby, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. I reach for your heart again, holding on to the night. You're safe in my arms again. Nothing could be more right. Oh, when I make love to you, baby, we come alive. We come alive. We come
This song is dedicated to my baby sister out in California.
Macintosh. They go, listen. God, this sucks. No, take these drugs. Play the record again. Fuck, that's so good. Fuck, that's so good. Something different that you go. Were there just a bunch of people sitting in a warehouse with a bunch of ketamine and ecstasy, and they took a bunch of it, and someone said, here, now make some music? God, this sucks! No, take these drugs. Play the record again. Fuck, that's so good!
Hardcore, will never stop. Hardcore, will never stop. Never stop.
souls. Our spilling blood, the iron bars of confinement. But fear not. All flesh decays. Death turns all to ash. And thus, death is every soul.
Fuzz.
I'll be the sexy baby.
She's the girl of my dreams, all I want and everything I need. So beautiful and so happy, this sexy raver is the one for me. When I see her sing and dance, I can't
This one's for my sister in Toronto.
fantasizing what we could be and hoping that one day she'll say to me,
I'll be the sexy baby, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight. I'll be the sexy baby, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight. I'll be the sexy baby, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight. I'll be the sexy baby, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight.
she's the girl of my dreams, all I want and everything I need. So beautiful and so happy, this sexy raver is the one for me. When I see her sing and dance, I can't help the feelings of romance, fantasizing what we could be and hoping that one day she'll say to me,
I'll be your sexy baby, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight. I'll be the sexy baby, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight. I'll be the sexy baby, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight.
And the radar.
I can be your fantasy tonight.
Self-sustaining process. Life. A characteristic self-sustaining process. The condition that distinguishes each and every individual from the rest. Split into two distinct bodies. The lifeless characteristic self-sustaining process. The condition that distinguishes each and every individual from the rest. Split into two distinct bodies. The lifer and the raver. Life. A characteristic self-sustaining process. The condition that distinguishes each and every individual from the rest. Split into two distinct bodies. The lifeless and the raver. The lifeless and the raver. The lifeless.
Who does this fool think he's dealing with? He's beneath me. I'll show him. I'll show them all. I'll destroy everything. Everything. Do you hear me? Thank God. I'll reduce this place to ashes.
Let's see how he likes a Kamehameha.
The battle between Goku and Vegeta rages on with explosive intensity. Nothing less than victory will satisfy these proud Saiyans.
Oh, I was just wondering if they could hear me yet.
Check. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody, right now, we're going to do that last-minute conclusion there. A little bit of shout-outs, and the end of the show. Looks like we'll be announcing a battle. Hell, why not? Throw that in the show, too, as well. Here we go. Thank you, everybody, watching the Matt Black Show. We got little Willie here spinning around in circles. We definitely enjoyed it. The first time we ever had a little hardcore up on the show. Really threw it down. I mean, that shit was wild. I think we got somebody calling in here just in a little bit. Maybe a little battle. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll let them tell you a little bit about that when that happens. Shout-outs to overseas, all the Australian cats out there and everybody else. Netherlands, Brussels, all those places. I mean, I can't name all 30 right now, different countries that watch the show. Mad props to people that really live the life, you know what I'm saying? So, right now, you have any couple little shout-outs you want to give? What you thought about the show?
Shout out to my mom, because she's helped me pretty much every step of the way and has supported me throughout any decision I've made. Shout out to Sid Reflux for teaching me to spin vinyl and letting me use his vinyl and his CDJ and letting me live at his house almost kind of half the time. Shout out to Jeff Myers for originally teaching me the beginning ropes of DJing. Shout out to DJ Dynamic, Timothy Ellis for...
Okay, I have to actually pause you for a second. I got a phone call. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can put it on speaker. All right, what's up? Who's this?
Yo, Zuba.
Okay, hold on one second. See if we can turn up that volume just a little bit. Let's try something else here. Let's see if I can plug you in. A little thing here. I don't think that'll work as well. All right, well, we'll try this a different way. All right, say it one more time. Who's this?
Hello?
Hey there.
Versus with my controller.
All right.
Controller versus vinyl.
Did you hear that?
No.
It's hard to hear, but what Zuba, DJ Zuba, he's actually going to be on the show here in a couple months, actually, or in a month, I think. And he's going to be throwing down. What kind of music will you be throwing down?
Electro house, dubstep, and drum and bass.
Electro house, dubstep, and drum and bass. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll try to get the phone chat a little bit better here. It's the first time I ever did it. Yeah. It looks like right now he has something he wants to say. He wants to battle DJ U. Am I correct?
Yes.
And you want to use your controller.
Yes.
Okay.
And
What?
CDJs and Walkie uses vinyl. So we're going to do like all three.
You can have CDJs or vinyl or both. And he wants just his control, or all three. So you and him will be going back and forth from CDJs, vinyl, and the controller, all three.
Right.
I don't know, can you keep up with my hardcore?
Did you hear it?
No. But you got to throw down some Electro house, dude.
Ah, you see? You telling me to change my ways. See, I can throw down Electro House. Can you throw down hardcore?
No, I got to... If you throw me some hardcore to spin on the CDs, I will do it. But you got to throw down some Electro house on CDs as well.
I'm down. I have all my CDs burned that I have Electro.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Zuma, thank you for calling, buddy. Do appreciate it. Got to hang up now, but... Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. We have a little battle coming up. I don't know when we're going to do it here. Go ahead and keep checking out that little Facebook fan page I have. We're going to go ahead and post it up on there, and we'll go ahead definitely invite everybody to that. It'll probably be sometime a little bit either late March. I don't know. I think we might have Silk Wolf on the show late March. Right after March, we'll probably go ahead and do that battle and probably do some other battles too as well. I can see that growing, being a new little chain there in the Matt Black Show. So go ahead and check that out and think who you think will win. Get a little poll going, before the show actually happens. Make this one hell of a fucking crazy event. I don't know. DJU's pretty hardcore about it. He thinks me. So, I don't know. I know Zuma's in the bad cringinist. He's saying I don't think he has a chance. So I can see some shit talking going on here. Make sure you keep posted. And thank you, everybody, from watching the Matt Black Show. Till next Monday at 9:30 Eastern. See you later.
Peace.
Damn, Willie.
Love you all. Oh, and Avery for getting me on the show. That's my last shout out.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Is that it? Can they hear me still? Oh. Hi.
Any other things, little quick things you want to say before we close it out?
Thank you to everyone that watched. Thank you for being hardcore.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Later.
Peace.